Hey vlog, so I'm actually headed out to the post office and I have to go pick up some prescriptions, and I figured I would take you all along with me. I unfortunately have to go out and get stamps. You all know how much I detest the post office in New York especially, but I need to get them. So we're gonna head out. It's super hot, so I'm gonna try to make it quick, and I guess I'll see you all when I get back. Alright vlog, I am back, sweaty as ever. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to go run errands in like 85-degree weather, but we are back. I have my cold brew and I'm about to work and jump on my weekly call with Andrea. Hopefully unwind a little bit, then I'll probably take a shower and work on some more projects. So yeah, hopefully this AC cools me down. I'm so hot, you guys. My shirt is like wet, but I'll be back. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. If you are new here, my name is Sheena and I'm an illustrator and content creator based in New York City, and I'm having one of the most raggedy Mondays of all time, but we're gonna push through. So I woke up, I basically had an asthma attack which really sucked. And before anyone tries to diagnose me, I have a pulmonologist, I have medication, so please don't. I'm okay. But that really sucked. And then I went downstairs to check on a shipment, and my building basically told me they couldn't find the box. And I literally almost passed out because I am planning a huge launch at the end of July, the end of this month. And in this box that they lost is like $300 worth of product. So trust me, I was going to pass out. But I went and took a walk. I meditated, I cleared my mind, I got myself some coffee and a croissant. And in that time, they found my items. So we are good. So let's talk about it. You guys know that I did a huge launch for the Black is King visual album by the one and only Beyonce. And I did that back when the film and the music first came out. And then I did like another surprise pop-up launch. And I'm telling you all, if I get any question on a repetitive basis, it's when are you bringing the launch back? When is the Black is King products coming back? I want to print. And so I think just because I had so many people requesting it and the timing, you know, serendipity, the anniversary is coming up at the end of this month, the anniversary of the visual album. Your girl's doing another huge launch. So I'm still going to do the art prints. I'm still going to do die cut stickers. Those are 2 old products that I already did. I'm just relaunching them. But then this time around, I decided to also do bookmarks. I know. So being the overachiever that I am, I ordered a lot of bookmarks. I want to say 100 of each design. So a lot of money. So I'm hoping they came out well, because if not, yeah, it's gonna be horrible, but we're gonna see. So let me cut this open. So I basically took all of the designs, all of the art prints, and I resized them and scaled them and edited them to fit on a bookmark. And I tried to make them very simple and not like overdo it, because the art should speak for itself, right? Okay, so I have 5 different designs in here, and I'm gonna show you all each one, so you're gonna see my honest and true reaction of these bookmarks. So this is the first one. I'm gonna say off the bat, it's looking pretty good, okay? It's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna do a little cut, a little snip snip. And get these open. Oh my god, oh my god. All right guys, so I have the first one out. I do think it came out really well. I'm really impressed. And if you upload super high res images, you'll usually get a good turnout. So I'm gonna show you up close. So the first one we have is this one. I think it came out so pretty. Like, I'm just always impressed. And for those of you who are wondering, I use 48-hour print to make all of my bookmarks. They are like my new manufacturer for all of those things, and I made it my like mission to get these printed in super high quality, just because I know like people have expectations for this launch. So that's the first design, and I think it's a success. Oh my gosh, it's so weird to see them like in real time, because when you're designing it online, like it's always like fingers crossed, please don't be overly saturated, like please don't be basically messed up. Now some of these are like so scratched, like they're gonna owe me some money. Like, and this is exactly why a lot of people will ask me to share vendors and stuff online. I'm very particular, because when things like this arrive, like this is super scratched up and discolored. Now luckily that's not all of them, it's just a set of them that look like that, so we should be in the clear. So this is the second one. So here you can see, and same thing, just like a mirror image of the back, so like a half and half situation, and then once again that BK Post logo at the very top. So pretty good. Again, some of these are not cut properly, like the edges look really bad, so I'll have to contact their support team and hopefully get a bit of a refund for that. Okay, so this is like a fan favorite and also came out really well. So there we have it. Again, you have the front image, you flip it, and you have a back image and the logo. So far so good. Like, I'm really impressed by the colors. I think that's gonna be like a home run. Okay, so once again, looking good. There she is. This is like her forever and ever, I want to say, is a video or the scene where she's wearing this, and she's in the robe with a little like raven or hawk, whatever you want to call it, and there's a logo once again. So keeping it very clean, very simple, and I honestly love how they turned out. I don't know, I think sometimes less is more when you're doing stuff like this. And then finally, one of my favorite designs from this collection. So here it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of it. You know, sometimes when you make something and you're like, whoa, I actually did kill it. Like, that looks great. That's how I feel about this product. So here we have it. There's the back. Again, it's just a flip where you get both sides of the image. And then once again, that logo up there. So those are the bookmarks. I'm gonna hold them all up so you can see them together. And I can totally see people wanting to like collect these and get all of them, and that's the hope. But yeah, there they are. So I love them. I did have some that did not come out well. Again, I'll try to show you all up close, but like, look at the edges on this one and how it's just super discolored. So that happens sometimes, and when it does, you have to just set it to the side and just know that you're gonna have seconds that you can sell at a discount, or you can contact the manufacturer and see if they'll give you some type of discount, especially if you're a frequent shopper, which I am. Those are the bookmarks. I'm so freaking happy. The fact that I jump on camera looking like this means that I'm pretty excited. Okay, so the bookmarks are good. Now we are going to look at another product that I had manufactured. All right, so you all know that the last time I did the launch, I did all of the die cut stickers at home, okay, because I have the equipment. It was my first launch like this, so I thought, why not? But this time around, I'm gonna have a little bit more of adulting going on, and I decided to outsource them. So I went with Sticker Mule, and it's my first time using them. I think I got like some free hot sauce because my order was over $100 or something. Let me see. And you all can let me know like how you feel about manufacturing die cut stickers and what experiences you've had. Yeah, I got some hot sauce. Thanks, Sticker Mule. So that's cool. So usually I'm kind of weird about like outsourcing things that I can do at home, but this time around I just wanted to level up. So basically all the designs that you just saw in the bookmarks, I also got as die cut. So I'm gonna pull those out and let you see them. Like, I don't think I have to show you guys each one because I think you understand how die cut stickers look, so I won't bore you. Look at that. That's some pretty good quality, and it feels like a fairly thick sticker. It is like kind of like a satin matte finish, which I love. So yeah, I'm happy, you guys. I'm happy. Let me open up one of my favorite designs. And there's that one. Like, that looks so good to me. Like, maybe I'm just biased because it's my design and I really want this launch to work out, but it looks really good, you guys. So yeah, I'm not gonna open up all of them, but once again, like, they're just the designs that I also had in the bookmarks, and I really do love them. I think the size is perfect. Everything just looks really good. And finally, before we wrap things up, I decided to try out some acrylic keychains. I've never done it before, and I was like, you know what, why not? Yeah, I don't know how I feel yet about them. So I only ordered 10, and they're not in the Beyonce design. They're actually in another design of a character that I made up. So check it out, Acrylic Keychain. And I think it has a protective sticker over it. I hope so, because it kind of looks, yeah, it's definitely, because I was gonna say that's looking kind of dull and scratched up. I really hope that's not the final piece. Oh, that's much better. So this is what it looks like with that backing or protective layer removed. Still very beautiful. So I think they came out pretty well. I think the size is like 2.5 by 2 or 2.5 by 3, something like that. I think it's a great size for a keychain. And I don't know, I only got 10 of them, so I hope they do well and that people respond well to them. And if they do, then I'll definitely be doing more of these. So again, I only got 10 just to kind of test it for this launch and see how it goes. But so far, so good. It's just so weird seeing my art in a different form that's not like a art print or a sticker. But you know, you got to try new things. You got to try new things as you grow as a business. So that's it. Got my keychains, my die cut sticker sets, and then of course the bookmarks, which I'm just so excited to launch these. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a quick little look at the next launch. Again, because the anniversary of Black is King is around July 30th, I want to do the launch either the 29th or the 30th. So if you want to keep up with that, be sure to follow me on Instagram. My page for the shop is at Brooklyn Post, abbreviated Brooklyn, of course. Follow me on my main page, which is She Meets City, because I'll also be doing updates on there. But as you guys can see, I do have limited quantities quantities of everything, and once they're sold out, they're sold out. So hopefully you guys keep your eyes out. I will try to set up like a countdown timer so that you know when they're coming out, and hopefully you're able to grab some for yourself or for a loved one who's also a huge fan of Beyonce. But that's it. I'm happy with the products. I'm basically rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching this little segment of all this stuff, and I will be back later with some updates. Bye. Hey everyone, so welcome back. It is a new morning. As you can see, I no longer have braids. I ran out and got some coffee because I'm gonna have a very busy day. And I'm like sitting here drinking my coffee, eating my croissant, and I was watching other people's studio vlogs, and I had a moment of enlightenment where it was like, Sheena, you're watching studio vlogs, where is yours, right? And so it made me want to hop on camera to talk about this particular subject. I've heard Monty Wooder talk about it, and I think it is so true. And there are times that I like hear his voice in my head checking me and telling me, you're being more of a consumer than a creator, right? Because if you're trying to do this whole like content creation thing, or even just be a creator, like creating product to sell, we get very caught up in just consuming. We consume other people's products, we consume other people's videos and music and whatever it can be, and it's like, but are you creating? So it's one thing if you're like multitasking, you're creating, but if you're just constantly consuming, then there's no point in you being a creator. Like, does that make sense? So I personally am obviously a lover of film and YouTube content, but I have a bad habit of getting caught up just consuming a ton of content, and then I'll turn around and be like, what work have I done? You know, my work almost takes the back burner to me consuming sometimes. As horrible as that sounds, I just wanted to be real about it. So I am gonna finish up what I'm doing here, switch gears, and get back into work. I talked to you all about getting this launch ready, and I'm actually still working on it. Now I'm like questioning if I did too much because there was so much prep and prerequisite work that has to be done. So I showed you all the bookmarks and unboxed all of them yesterday. I actually set up my camera, took product photos, which I think went pretty well, and then I kind of stopped and just started to feel overwhelmed, and so I made a launch checklist. So I'm pretty sure you can do these things digitally, and that's fine, but I just wanted to write it down. So I literally made a page that's literally just for launch. So it has like product, did you take a picture, did you edit the picture in the marketing material, and then do you have it ready for a draft in Etsy? And that just kind of helps me to mark things off the list. I think it's just the way my brain works. That's what I have to do to be I guess efficient and to not leave anything off, because again, there's just a lot of products swirling around, and I'm used to doing a launch where there's one sticker pack or one art print, and now I have like 4 or 5 different product lines going at one time for one launch that's like literally happening tomorrow. So I gotta get moving. I'm a little bit stressed, but we're gonna take a deep breath and we're gonna get it done, because I refuse to be late on this launch. With as much money as I've spent to get here, the only outcome is success, right? So I'm gonna get back to work doing these photos, and I know this is kind of like on subject but not. All right, so just have to grab my glasses. I have a really bad habit of not wearing my glasses, and my optometrist, is that how you say it? Optometrist? Well, the eye doctor warned me that if I don't wear my glasses, or I don't wear them often enough, my eyes will not properly adjust to the prescription. That can cause things like blurred vision while you have them on, headaches while your eyes are trying to adjust. So I'm trying to do a better job. Like, I almost just struggle through my astigmatism. Like, I don't want to do the right thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I want to talk to you all about what I've been through the last 2 to almost 3 days with my iPad. With my iPad Pro. Now, I absolutely love everything about Apple. Everything I use is Apple. I feel when you have the whole ecosystem running, it actually is a pretty solid setup, especially for a creator like myself. However, there is a disconnect with iPad and Procreate when it comes to file management. And it's just, I've watched tons of videos, I've looked at Reddit forums. There is no easy, streamlined way to back up all your apps. And let me explain. So when you back up your iPad to iCloud, you're backing up Procreate, right? But you're almost like taking a snapshot of Procreate, what it looks like in that moment, and you're backing it up to the cloud. What it does not do is back up all your files individually with like their corresponding layers and all of that. So if you have a problem with your iPad and you have to restore it and set it up as new, as a new device, you lose all your drawings. Now, I used to work in IT, so I am crazy when it comes to the backing up. I not only back up to the cloud, I drag my Procreate files into iCloud Drive, so into a separate online cloud-based backup. And then I also have, I'm gonna pull it out here, an external hard drive, and I've shown this one on Instagram a few times. It's by the company Lassie, and I absolutely love it, and I've been using it for about 6 months. I want to say it's exclusively at Apple, but I'll try to link it if I can. It's just a solid state. It's an SSD. So I will plug this into my iPad, back up here, back up to the cloud, the iCloud Drive separately, and that's my individual files, and then I do a full iCloud backup. So basically I had a corruption in my last backup that would not let me basically use my iPad properly. It would crash, backups would fail, and there was no way around this besides completely deleting it and starting it as new. And even though I backed up in multiple places, there was just like this feeling of like angst and anxiety because like I'm working on actual client work in here. I have over 100 files of illustrated work just for this children's. Drop my Apple Pencil. I have over 100 files in this iPad just for the children's book, and that is like a job that's getting me paid. Like I'm responsible for these files. So I think this was a friendly reminder that if you are not backing up and you're not practicing redundancy with your backups, please listen to someone that was in the tech world and watch grown people cry over their files. I'm begging you to back your stuff up. So I understand this can be like scary for some people to do, especially if you're not very like tech savvy. And I think this opportunity, this learning lesson has reminded me that I need to tap back into my IT side and show you all what that looks like. So I want that to be like a whole video. I want to like have it well produced. I want to sit down. I want to screen record so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing and show you how I back up files. Because even as I backed up all my artwork and got started on a fresh iPad, like you can tell because my wallpaper isn't on here. It's a fresh setup. I didn't back up my Procreate brushes or my palettes, so I technically lost all of them. And it's just like, I know the feeling that I have right now, so I don't want anyone else to feel that way. So just know that video is coming. I plan to do a long format on YouTube and then a short format on TikTok and Instagram. So if you're not following me on those platforms, I recommend you do, because the shorter form videos always get done faster and earlier, just because they're easy. So learning lesson, again, I will show you all, but I think it's nice to have a fresh start. And now my files are not as bulky. Now I have like maybe 70 illustrations in one stack, like in Procreate. I don't have as much as I used to. And for those of you who are curious, like how much did you have in Procreate? Like why did it take so long? And you know, could that possibly happen to me? I had 40 gigs of illustration files and data in Procreate. 40 gigs. The iPad is that I have is 64 gigs. So that gives you some context. And I don't think it's safe to ever have that much just sitting in your iPad. It's just a bad habit that we all do. So just want to put that out there. I hope that helped someone, bless someone, gave you a heads up if you're overdue for a backup, because I would hate for that to happen to you. So moving on, again, I have to get to work. It just keeps getting later, and as I look outside, I'm kind of losing light, and I gotta take a few more pictures. I also want to do video, because I noticed on Etsy that video is almost like becoming a standard, and they're saying that it attracts more buyers. So I'm gonna listen to it, and I just want to do a video like basically holding each bookmark and like turning it so everyone can see it. I'm overwhelmed, but not in a bad way. Like this is a challenge and I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I've rambled for long enough. That's it. Let's get to work, and hopefully I can remember to capture footage for you all. Let's jump into it. Okay, so I'm happy to say that I have finished up all the edits on the bookmarks. There are 5 designs and there they all go, and I'm pretty happy with that. Now we have to start doing video. So Etsy has become really focused on video, and I do believe they are promoting and really showing product to customers who want to see it in real time. They want to see video. So all I'm going to do is use my cell phone, keep it simple, and just show customers the front and back and like what it looks like in real life. And once I knock that out, then I'm also going to do the same thing with all of the die cuts. So I have a lot of video to do. And then I've gone through and just updated my checklist as I went. So because I got photos of all the bookmarks, I marked that off. And now it's if I've edited all of them. So we're making progress. It's just a lot of work. So when you all see people coming out with product and they're not launching it immediately, this is why. There is just so much marketing that goes into it. I still plan to do a reel, a TikTok video. Then I have to get some vlog content up to let my YouTube people know, you all know, that I'm coming out with this. Then I have to get on Patreon and post promo codes. So we got a long day ahead of us. I'm making a second cup of coffee and we're going to push through. So I will be back, but for now, time to take pictures. Alright, so it is about a half hour later. I went ahead and took all the videos that I needed to take, and now I'm putting all of my listings into draft status. Now I uploaded the first images, and when I did, it's funny when you see it on a white background on the web version that you realize that your colors are off. So I uploaded a ton of photos, looked at them, and they were very dark and gray looking, even though they looked great on my other computer. So I decided to brighten them up, and that's what the 2 product listing photos look like. And then I also went ahead and made that video. So here it is. And I decided to just do it in my bedroom because I have a lot of plants in there. It's nice and bright and just a lot less clutter. So that is what the video looks like. I'm pretty happy with it. When it comes to what I use, again, I use my iPhone. I have a 12 Pro and I just edited all of the brightness and all of that within the iPhone camera. So no special apps to do it, and that's what it looks like, a little 15-second clip, which Etsy tells you that buyers are really liking videos, so that's why I did it. Now I'm going to scroll through here, do all of the details, and then put this one into draft mode and do the same thing for the next 4 bookmarks. So I'm gonna get back to work, but just wanted to update you. Hey everyone, and welcome to the next day. I was literally up until 4 a.m. last night trying to figure out some Facebook shopping, Instagram shopping options, and I just gave up. So if anyone else is struggling with that Instagram shop option, you are not alone. I've been trying to verify my domain all night, and it's just not worth it. Like, I talked to some friends, it's just not worth it. So I moved forward with just having my Pattern site. And so if you guys have not heard of Pattern, it's basically just an extension for Etsy where you're able to have like a standalone shop. Like, it looks super legit and it's just everything by itself. So I mentioned yesterday that I am doing this Black is King launch again. So I have my die cut stickers. I had them manufactured this time around because I didn't feel like doing it. I have my art prints that I'm still doing at home because those are pretty easy and I really like the quality of paper that I have at home, so I'm still doing those. And then the bookmarks once again. So I have all of these up on my shop, and then I also decided to do some, I guess, made to order products through a third-party vendor. I am testing them out based on a recommendation from a friend, and I really hope this works out. But as you all can see, there are notebooks. I think they are just so stunning, and I'm actually gonna grab one for myself and for my best friend. And then I was also able to include phone cases through that third-party vendor. Again, my friend told me they work really well, so I'm going to see if that is the truth. If not, thank God this is only a limited launch and I will not be bringing anything back before I can order all of my samples. So I mentioned to you all that I would also be doing a last minute keychain. This one is not made to order. This is actually, like, I have this in my apartment right now. I ordered these from, I want to say, Sticker Mule, and I really do like the quality. It's my first time using them, but I'm pretty happy. Like, I want to say when it comes to the colors and how it looks almost the same in real life. Like, it's literally spot on, so I'm really happy with that. The only problem is I didn't think these were going to be popular just because I've never carried them before, and it's also an original design, but customers are actually loving it and they're all sold out now. So I got this idea from Andrea to actually do pre-orders. So I went back into the sold out listing and I added pre-order to it, and then obviously these are already in my sticker mule dashboard, so I just got to reorder them. I don't have to approve any proofs or do any of that stuff. I can just click reorder and have them on the way. So that is what I'm focused on right now. I know I kind of disappeared and I really apologize, but last night was crazy and I just wanted to get everything up and running. So the launch is live. People are liking everything so far. I'm seeing a lot of activity on the site and I'm just like really proud of myself for getting all of this out. I mean, I did have to lean on a lot of resources and friends, but hey, we did it. The items are live. I also dropped that art print at the very last minute, and that one's also doing fairly well, so I am really happy with the results. And if you all have not set up a pattern page, I talked about this a bit more in detail on my Patreon, but I think this pattern site just is totally clutch. If you're trying to have like a standalone store look but you're not ready to do Shopify and all of that, you can basically have them host a website powered through Etsy, but you literally look like a standalone website, and it's so cool. So it imported all of my products, and then one of the cool parts that I love about it is that they have an about me page, so you can actually put a bit about yourself, what you do, I don't know, just to kind of personalize your shop a bit more, because when shoppers are on Etsy, they're seeing so many shops at once, it can be hard to differentiate yours from another seller. So that's everything. I'm super happy. I also see people going back and buying some of the older items, so that's really dope. And I don't know, I just feel very empowered to try new things this go around when it comes to like keychains and maybe even outsourcing more products. So we'll see how that goes, but I wanted to update you all. I'm going to get all of this marketing material out of the way, clean up the rest of my desk because it's looking really crazy right now, and then maybe make some lunch. But I think it was a fairly successful launch given the resources and the time that I had. And yeah, I will definitely check in once all of these orders start to go out to let you all know how I feel about the process. But yeah, I'm tired. So I'm actually going to get my hard drive plugged in and start doing some editing on this vlog because I want to get it up as soon as possible. It's been over a week at least, and I know you all are tired of waiting for me. So I have the cable, I'm gonna hook it up, make some lunch, and just really grind out some editing for the next like 3 hours or so. And then I have a double date tonight with a friend, so I'm looking forward to it. So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed like what you've seen so far. Just in case the vlog does end here, thank you all so much for your support. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, the launch is still happening, so you can jump on and grab some items for yourself. Some of them are limited quantity, so you know, first come first served. But I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you so much again for the love, and if this is the last clip, I will see you in the next one.